Listen, we've seen her on television, film, Smile Jamaica, where she was an awesome host and pioneer in particular areas we're still benefiting from. Guess what? It's not in the evening. It's in the morning. We joined Sherry Lee Ralph. She is home in Jamaica. We're checking in to see what she's been up to, as well as what's happening with the Diva Foundation. Good morning, Shirley. How are you?
I am great. Anytime I'm in Jamaica, I am great. So I'm happy to be here. Sad for the COVID situation. But guess what? I have my mask and I plan to use it and wear it. Although I'm in quarantine for 14 days and I ain't messing with that fine. So I'm sticking my behind right in the house.
Welcome home, Teelan. It's good to have you home. Are you here to just relax and unwind, or are you busy working?
No, I'm absolutely here to relax. I'm doing some writing. I've got some productions going on into the new year, which I'm very excited and happy about. You know, Corona, was very unkind in taking my uncle from our family early in the outbreak of the disease, and that was horrible. But in the midst of that sadness, I learned that I had to pivot and turn around because the world was changing so quickly for artists, people who do gig work, people who were in film, TV, and all of that. Things just came to a grinding halt. So survival became that of the fittest. So I had to, create new areas of myself as an artist, and it has been an amazing blessing.
Wow. How has that journey been, Shirley? Because we've seen so many actresses come and go in Hollywood. You've been so consistent. Broadway, television, film. I want to say how.
Honestly, and I'm asked that question often.
Yeah.
And a lot of it has to do with the foundation of who I am as a human being. And a lot of that has to be with my heritage being in Jamaica. Having a Jamaican background and, being Jamaican and American, always having one foot in one place. I always knew what was possible because seeing and being in Jamaica, I knew that the head of a country could be a Black person, the doctor, the lawyer, the head of the church, the bishop, the nuns, none of that was new to me because I had already seen it in Jamaica. So going to America, I knew that great things were possible for me as a woman, especially as a Black woman, because I had always seen Black women of color doing great things. Having you all on TV all these years, that's a big deal because some little girl in Jamaica always knows it's possible for her because there's you. So for me, it's been the same thing. I know great things are possible for me because I've seen great things happen already in Jamaica and throughout the Caribbean.
Well, let's talk about the great thing that happened recently in the United States of America that we hear. Everybody tells us you had a hand in. Yes, what?
And that's another thing. And that's a perfect example. For me, I'm like, hold on. Why would you think this woman cannot be president of the United States? Because that's the team that I was on. I was here in Jamaica in November. I got a call from her and her team asking me, could I come up to South Carolina and join them in this big push? Girl, let me tell you, I was on that plane
Leaving
so quickly.
on the next plane.
Hey, I got there. And of course, it didn't work out for the presidential run, but I learned something great about her as a woman. She ended her run in December to make sure that everybody on her team had a good Christmas, got paid. She didn't run to run out all of the money for her ego. She ran, saw the end, and said, let me take care of my team. And I respected that from her. So when things came up and she was chosen for vice president, I said, you see, that's just another example of God having ordered your steps. Sometimes we think we're going this way and God is like, okay, you go on in that way because you soon catch up to where I'm taking you.
Yes.
Well, listen, it's been 30 years since your steps have been ordered, Cherie Lee, for the annual fundraiser for the Diva Foundation, longest consecutive running musical AIDS benefit in the United States. Tell me about that. Wow.
You know something, 30 years ago, I had been an original company member of Dreamgirls on Broadway.
Yes, ma'am.
And it was thank you. And it was at the height of AIDS in America, AIDS around the world. And the little church girl in me said, we have to do good by all people, no matter who they are, no matter what we think about them. All people are God's children. And, whenever I'm confused, when I open up my Bible, I always go to the red parts, the parts that Jesus himself was supposed to have said. And he never said anything like, we're going to hate those people because they're like this, or we don't like those people because they're like that. He said, suffer the children, all the children, to come unto me. So I always believed that if gay people needed help, who were we as Christians and people of God to turn our backs on them, especially when they needed them, needed help. And I created the Diva Foundation, divinely inspired, victoriously aware, alive, awesome. And if it were Sunday, we would be anointed.
Amen.
Thank you. I created that foundation to be of service when people are in need of information by raising awareness. And 30 years later, we've become the longest, as you said, consecutive running musical AIDS benefit in the United States. And it's simply about being in service to people. Once again, I'm if you talk about e pluribus unum, out of many, there are one. And then you have Jamaica, one out of many, one great people, so I consider all people in the many. And this year we ended up being televised and it was amazing. And for people here in Jamaica, if you'd like to see it, we're going to rerun it on divasiemplysinging.com, divasiemplysinging.com, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Fantastic.
If you want to watch.
Well, a diva you are. I will never forget. We will never forget when you were here. I produced the period you were here, and it was the hardest, most difficult, most rewarding experience. You pulled bootstraps. You didn't play, lady. And we are forever grateful for that learning experience.
Well, thank you. You know, I work with different teams, and I think one of the things that is important as a team leader is to bring your team up to their strengths so that they are empowered. And every morning when I turn on the show and I look at you and I see the show, I say, you see that? I knew they were great from the beginning. They just had to see how great they were.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Amen to that, lady. Amen. It's so good to have you home. Thank you very much, Cherie Lee Ralph, actress, singer, author, founder of the Diva Foundation, just an all-around great Jamaican. It's so good to have her home and so good to know she's one of ours. Still to come.
Absolutely.
Bless you. Take care. All right. Still to come, part 2 of a 4-part Fellowship Tabernacle Christmas special called The Nativity on News in 5 is next.
We're happy tonight, walking in the winter